Virgo, what it do? This is the Hoodie Tarot here to deliver the good news for you. And this is going to be your monthly reading for the month of December, year 2020. We are wrapping this motherfucker up in all its beautifulness and all its glory. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. I feel the vibration number 5 just kind of came at me, so whoever you hear that, hey, 5, right? 5 is a number of change. It's beautiful. Um, 5 is like what is 5? 5 is like, because 5 is even, but it's not. Because we have 5 fingers, one would argue, 4 thumbs and, or sorry, 4 fingers and a thumb. You know what I'm saying? So there's an evenness to it because 5 plus 5 is 10. 5, you're always looking for another 5. We add by 5s, but 5 is also, it also feels like squarish to me. It feels like expansive, like it grows, right? If you look at a pentagon, pentacles, like it's round, it's even, there's 5 points, but it's like there's another point that needs to come. So growth to y'all is what I feel off top. So 6 card spread is what I got for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of coins. Beautiful. Look at her and all her glory and beauty, self-worth and value and all those good things. Oracle card, pull an oracle card to give us context about this 9 of Pentacles, which is the chapter for your 2020. That is the month of December. So what I got is Svalbard. I believe I'm saying that correct. So it reads, both darkness and light are necessary. There is a light even in the darkest of places, darkest of nights. I accept I am part of the cycle of nature. I open myself to new wonders every day. The Arctic, right? And how there's an extended amount of daylight in those areas, which is always, that's amazing to me in the Northern Hemisphere, how folks can live like that. There's even light in the darkest of nights. Darkness and light are necessary, which this is true. Some would say that darkness and light represents good and evil. I don't feel so. I feel that a better way to kind of kick that is to say one is hidden and one is the truth in its light. That's how I've always felt about it. And so being able to embody both and acknowledge both is very powerful. How I feel your energy coming into the month of December, we have the 10 of Swords reversed, all right? A lot of us healing from situations, which are good, things that have passed and made their presence known and serve their purpose. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse as well, all right? Clarity and personal truth coming through the end of situations. So this does require maybe a conversation that's had to you may have had to have it with somebody outside of yourself or internally, in terms of ceasing to think about something, putting something to rest, no longer letting it be a burden, no longer worrying. Also getting some downloads in terms of like truth. The Ace of Swords, like truth, clarity has came through this, and it might have been like more of a heavier truth, so to speak, for some of you. It's all good because we're taking that energy in the month of December, and what we are getting is we are getting the Sun card, all right? We're getting some brand new. I mean, brand new everything. Let's just say that. We want a brand new everything in the month of December. And you deserve it, Virgo. We have the Sun card. And it comes with the Strength card in reverse. So, a lot of you are stepping back into your power. Some of you are stepping into some type of spotlight, needing to speak about things, bring things out to the world for them to understand. Honoring your personal strength by taming your personal beast, which may be, again, a beast in terms of dwelling and just, worrying and being stuck. Some of you have been mentally stuck, and so I need to get out of that. And it does come by, I know COVID and all that bullshit, but, getting out more, putting yourself in the right situations, in the right places to be around people and to let your personality shine and to speak on your expertise. For whatever case, we're creating something new and it makes us feel good, it makes us feel light, and it makes us feel valued, all right? What we're attracting is, we have the Fool card in reverse, all right? Let me clarify that one time. So you see how the sun is there, and then also the sun appears in the Fool card right here. I always like that, right? So the sun is there, we have a new reality, new beginnings, but obstacles in terms of this Fool, and it is in terms of relationships. Some of y'all might be dealing with the Gemini. The Lover's card does say that there is renewal coming in the form of partnerships, but I think that a lot of us in the Virgo tribe are having to take a look at you know, the specifics in terms of the information that is needed in order to add value and make the most of these particular relationships. Also, there's a need to, you know, look at if there's like any like blocks, or in terms of like maybe just like things not taking off super fast if you're in like a new relationship, or new like a early dating stages. Like if there's like obstacles, or if it feels like there's wedges between that, then it's like Spirit's just saying like, you know, it's coming. You just have to, there's need for more patience. Okay. What we have appearing for you in terms of your event, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And so, all right, being able to look at this. So Knight of Pentacles is all about worth and value. And you see how she's here, and there's all of this yellow, which is just like abundance and money. And so, and then we have this yellow here in the Strength card, yellow here in the Sun, yellow here in the Fool, yellow here in the Lover. So there's all of this abundant energy, but there's these elements of the Strength card being reversed, which is like, you know, having to deal with fear, having to like, you know, be strong and step into power and own personal power. And then there's the Fool, which is, you know, is there fear there, and fear to take on the new, and fear to leave like old behind, and, you know, fear of getting hurt again. I feel like some of y'all are scared to get hurt again in terms of relationships, which again, there's a need to look at value into, you know, none of us are immune to pain that comes through relationships. You know, all we can do is present like our most authentic and raw self. And, you know, as I've learned when I get older, it either brings people closer and in, the more real you give it to them, or it pushes them away. And, you know, hey, if it pushes them away, then, you know, good riddance, you know what I mean? Like, who has time to like be surface when the end of the game, or the end game, is to have connection that is authentic and flourishing, right? With anything. Now, in terms of this Nine of Pentacles reverse, so money is obviously important to you. We know that about y'all, and so rightfully so. And so the month of December, you know, to keep it real, we have the Tower card, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So on the work front, any changes with work, like, you know, offices closing, opening, if there's a shift in where you work, and maybe you're gonna have to start working from home, or you know, maybe your company may be bought, your organization might be going through some changes. Whatever these changes are, they may feel chaotic in nature, all right? However, it's important to understand that even in the presence of slow money is better than no money. You know what I'm saying? Like the OGs would tell you. The Tower moment happens for you, not to you, in order to shake you out of some comfort zone, all right? And when this happens, then Seven of Cups, here we go. So the Seven of Cups is about options, all right? And so now we have some new options in regards to income, in regards to like how we earn. Five, there's your five right there. Five of Swords. I'll be calling this shit, man. I'm telling you guys. Fuck with the Hoody Tarot. Probability tarot, Five of Swords. So, Virgo, it's important not to be caught up in any type of mental energy that may have you feeling overwhelmed, in terms of stress, in terms of not seeing the fruits of your labor materialize quickly. All right. A lot of us, that's just a kind of like a collective energy where, some of us really have to deal with having the ideas, having the know-how, having the resources, having the blueprints, having everything but just the wind behind the sail to push us. Some things have to grow. And in terms of the Oracle card, when it talks about I accept I am a part of the cycle of nature, well, nature in itself is the equalizer, because what it does is it offers us changes through forecast predictions of seasons, so we can time abundance in a way. One of the most oldest forms of currency is farming, and what makes a currency is those who figured out the barter system in trading. And so there could, with farming, you can't always farm the same fruits and vegetables all year. There are some, but mostly you can't. And so it does call for calculating. It calls for a period of season where it's growth and planting, and then there's a harvest season, and then there's the post-harvest, and then there's turning to, pruning and tending to the trees and watering and supporting them through harsh and cold winters. And so being able to align with nature and understanding that just as we are a part of nature, so is the ebbs and flows of abundance and money. It's going to be important to understand that, so that in the wake of new opportunities and options being presented, and as we have certain different things pull at our heartstrings, it's important to not to go to war with yourself over not being at a certain place or not being in perfection. You know what I mean? Don't let yourself be, overly critical of where you're at. All right. Overall lesson we have is the Hermit. So there you are in all your glory and all your beautiful. So we're talking about you and your personal power, and really, whatever this tower moment is for y'all, like, it may feel uncomfortable, very, very much so, but here we go. Eight of Cups reverse. You're being called to do more, and maybe even do different. And a lot of you already know what it is. That's the thing. I see, we've got clarity. It already came. We understand what we want. That's beautiful. Now, in December, it's a need to acknowledge, in terms of a new beginning, what there is gained by being able to let just sheer heartfelt curiosity and kind of like wanderlust, being able to let those elements guide us into the next level, to really help us ascertain a new edition and version of ourself, an upgraded version of self. It does come by really letting some comfortable situations go and being able to step into some new, to get your travel on, to go where your heart's desire, obviously, and you can do that. So you'll have to be more of yourself in terms of your ability to mother things through ideas and planning and itemizing and listing and research, but also you're gonna have to be a little bit more of again, here goes the Leo energy, where it's just like, hey, like, present yourself fully, and allow that to kind of give you the sense of confidence you need in terms of assessing new paths and new options. And the one that you choose, whichever you do choose, is going to be the one that makes you feel even more beautiful as a person, and even more solid in terms of your accomplishments, and being able to really look at your life resume and be like, yeah, I did that. But it doesn't come without, again, having like your world kind of rocked a little bit, and really taking the eye of acceptance in terms of like whatever nature brings to you. The best preparation for yourself is to surrender to the wonders, okay? And so through uncomfortable and through foundations being shaken, there's also blessings and there's miracles that wait in the shadows here. So surrender to it. All right, you got it, Virgo. Very quick and to the point. I hope you dig it. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. I would love to give you a personal reading. And once again, my name is Anthony DeMario, and with much gratitude in my attitude, thank you for checking out this reading.